What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Bama Lounge. It's uh it's a good night. But first, again, appreciate everybody that watches has subscribed. We almost made it to the goal of 75. We were like too short. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, send me your comments. I will respond to all of them if I can. And again, we appreciate everybody. Tonight it was Mississippi State. Bama blows them out. We were looking to see what happened tonight after obviously the loss to Texas A&M. I said that last week. I said I think Texas A&M woke up a giant, and it showed tonight. So this is just interaction. I'm not going to rattle off stats until the 48-hour after show. Um, I'm just going to give some key things that I saw happen tonight. Number one, defense. The defense looked really, especially the second half, but the defense looked solid tonight. And I'm going to mention a couple of people real quick. Number one, Jordan Battle. Jordan Battle had a pick six and an interception, played great in the secondary. He looked like Jordan Battle and played outstanding tonight. Now, this guy's my player of the game, and it's Will Anderson. And I don't know the exact stats because I'm coming off a high right now. I'm recording 2 seconds after this game started or ended, and I know he had like 4 or 5 sacks tonight. That dude, if he is lined up with one-on-one coverage on the line, I don't care who it is, that man's going to get his. Now he might not get there every time, but he is one of the hardest guys to stop if he's single covered. If you don't double cover him, he's going to get to the quarterback. I mentioned that in the preview show, what we had to do to beat these guys. And we know that Mike Leach and any team that he coaches is an air raid offense. So what do you have to do? You have to get to the quarterback and have him rushed, have him make errant throws, pick him off. We did. We had 3 interceptions tonight. One by Josh Jobe on the first drive, which led to a John Mechie touchdown. And then, like I just said, Jordan Battle had a pick six and then another pick towards the end of the game. Both of those, all the first 2 interceptions were not game changers, but obviously momentum changers. One being a pick six. So, but Will Anderson, guys, is a downright stud. He's a future first round draft pick if he stays healthy. He is a menace to any defense and can put pressure on the quarterback whenever he wants to. Whenever he wants to, especially, like I said, if he's in single coverage. I like the fact that we got after the quarterback. It wasn't just Will. Will did a lot tonight, but we got to the quarterback. We pressured him. He took sacks. He had a couple intentional groundings tonight. He did get hurt. I think it was towards the end of the second quarter or in the second quarter. Looked like his right arm, his shoulder, something like that. Luke probably got shot up with some cortisone at halftime because he didn't look like he was as menaced about it as he was in the first half. But still, that defense tonight was spectacular. No touchdowns. They got 3 field goals. Bama wins, by the way. I didn't say this at the beginning. Obviously, Bama wins 49-9, wins by 40 points. So, statement game from Alabama tonight. We were going to see, like we said, how they were going to react after the disappointing loss to A&M last week, and they proved why they are still one of the best teams in the nation. I'm not trying to be a homer here. I give a lot of credit to teams. I try not to be a dick, so, and down everybody. But I just had a bad feeling about tonight for Mississippi State, and it's not a knock against them because they're a really good ball team. I just knew that coming off this last week's game, again they were going to wake. Texas A&M, like I said, woke up a giant, and Mississippi State was just on the at the other end of it. So the defense was great for me. Here's something I think Bryce Young who I absolutely adore as our quarterback. I love this kid. I think sometimes he holds on to the ball too long, and tries to turn something, make something out of nothing into something. I think if he gets rid of the ball a little quicker, which he does, but just sometimes instead of taking a sack, or we saw him run a couple of times tonight. I think, and he's young, guys. I get it. So that and that'll come with experience. But I think if he can on some of those plays, if he can just get rid of the ball quicker, and not take the 8 to 10 yard sack, life will be better for us on offense. By the way, they missed a call in this game, and they missed some calls, but one was a big one. Which, like I said, they didn't score any touchdowns, but there was a pass, and I don't remember when, but it was Mississippi State. He caught it on the sideline, and his foot was clearly out. So um, they didn't review it, didn't challenge, nothing happened. They obviously did not end up get. They got I think they got a field goal out of it. And then another one they missed. I don't know if that ball that Slade Bolden caught was an incompletion. I didn't see enough to overturn that call. Um, but they did. We still got points out of it, so wasn't a big deal. Um, I'm going to say this again. The offensive line for me, I know we won 49-9, and we ended up rushing the ball. I mean, we had 500 yards of offense. Again, I don't know. I haven't looked at any of the stats. But I still think the offensive line at times is a little shaky. Now, tonight they were pretty good. Um, Owens got Christopher Owens has gotten a lot of heat from last week, and I feel bad for him. He played outstanding tonight. Evan Neal is probably one of the top 5 best um, left tackles in the nation. But they played pretty good. At times, there's a couple of times they were a little shaky for me, a little undisciplined. But tonight they played really, really good. I'm gonna and this too. We ran the ball inside the 5 tonight. It wasn't pass, pass, pass. It was run, run, run. Twitter went nuts with that last week while we were doing that. And I even talked about it too. I said, if you're on the 3 yard line and you're Alabama, you put your jumbo package in and you run the football. Um, and it worked tonight. So kudos. Play calling was a lot better tonight. Still had a couple. Uh, but the surprising thing was the defense tonight for me in this game. How well they responded to all the criticism, how they responded from the game last week to this week. You could tell that everybody was prepared. Saban has never lost back-to-back games. So we kind of knew the process of what was going to happen tonight, or at least what we thought was going to happen tonight, and it proved true. Everything went in Alabama's favor. So just an overall great game. I'm going to end on this note, and I've said it pretty much all season in my shows. Thank you to Ohio State for Jameson Williams. J. Will. This guy, again, has emerged as probably our number 1 receiver. Although tonight, I will say, I didn't talk about him. John Mechie was excellent tonight. Catching balls, getting downfield, making something out of nothing. John Mechie was the guy tonight. But overall, Jameson Williams, he is in the open field is so hard to tackle. And he didn't catch, I don't know if he caught any balls tonight. He might have. But special teams on kickoffs, that guy can get north to south faster than anybody I've seen in a while. He's Jalen Waddle-esque. He's taller, I think. He's got long strides. But I don't know how this kid didn't touch the field at Ohio State. But thank you again. I'm gonna keep saying it every damn week if I have to. Thank you, Ohio State, for him. Another guy, real quick, Trayshawn Holden was excellent tonight. He had great catches, touchdowns. I mean, it was just a storybook game after a loss that Alabama played tonight on all sides of the football, and couldn't be happier with how they responded to the game tonight from what happened last week. So again, I think the Giant has woke up. I'm hoping and praying, and we all are hoping and praying that this team continues to do what they did tonight to the remaining opponents on our schedule, especially next week against those Tennessee Vols, which I will be at that game next week. So this instant reaction video will not come out until Sunday because I won't get home till late. But again, great game tonight. It was much needed, and looks like the tide is rolling again. We're going to keep this going into next week. Again, I appreciate everybody so much for what you guys do for this show, for me. If you can, please, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, share it with a family member, like the video, send in comments, reviews, whatever you get podcast. Hopefully it's on YouTube because that's what our goal is. But if you're listening on Apple or Spotify or wherever, again, hit the subscribe on that. Leave us a review. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. We always end like this. We always end with, if you guys know Alabama, roll damn tide. I'll see you guys later.